Well, this is a fun one today because we're taking a look at who's the best Spider-Man. Between Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland, who each have a unique take and perspective, as actors should, as they're entering into playing the same character, but bringing something unique to the table. You don't want actor after actor to do the exact same thing as before. They played Spider-Man now. There will be other actors playing Spider-Man in the future. But between the three of these actors, who is the best Spider-Man? We're going to find out. We're taking a look at some clips here. I'm not a huge comic book fan in general, I will be honest with you. I'm not a huge Marvel fan, although I can enjoy the films. But what I do know is acting, and I do know performances. And I kind of wanted to look up for Spider-Man, like, you know, what essentially was the character from the beginning. And through my research here, really it was originally a high school student that was kind of self-obsessed with rejection, inadequacies, and loneliness, and built because they thought young readers could relate to him. And so when I look at that, you know, I would want to see that coming through in the performances from these actors. I think that's important. And then there's going to be an evolution of that character over time and what Spider-Man becomes from Peter Parker to Spider-Man. So let's take a look at it and figure out who is the best Spider-Man.
You have a knack for getting in trouble.
You have a knack for saving my life. I think I have a superhero stalker.
I was in the neighborhood.
You are amazing.
Some people don't think so.
But you are.
Nice to have a fan.
Do I get to say thank you this time?
Wait.
Oh, it was such an iconic scene, wasn't it? Where Kirsten Dunst is pulling down the mask enough to reveal an upside down. I remember that from a while ago. You know, so Tobey, not much that we can see in the way of performance, you know, yet. I feel there's just something that doesn't quite hit right, you know, with this performance, or feeling like a mismatch behind the mask. I don't quite know how to put my finger on it, but something feels a bit off.
Oh my God!
don't know why, but when I watch Tobey Maguire, this just makes me laugh. It's almost comical to me. I don't think it's supposed to be funny, but his facial expressions and like what's going on, and it just feels a bit over the top, not super connected. I'm not into it.
Any more bright ideas?
I got a few. Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong? It just feels a little over the top, right? Okay, I'm just imagining there's got to be like hundreds of videos out there with people roasting Tobey Maguire in this scene. You know, you could replace like what he's doing with something entirely different. It just seems crazy ridiculous.
We're slowing down.
They save Spider-Man. He gave it his all though, didn't he? Yeah, this feels weird. Not believable. And I don't think it's just, you know, the universe that it's set in here. The performance seems disconnected from what's going on. Now, obviously, he's on this, you know, train. This train is not going to be going through that city practically. So he's probably got a lot of green screen stuff that he's doing here. He's reacting to things that aren't there. You never know what that looked like on set, that environment with the director, you know, saying, okay, now, you know, you're getting closer, it's getting harder, and the actors just, you know, trying to give them what they're doing, and then all of a sudden they put in the visuals and there's a disconnect. Like, it's hard to put the full blame on Tobey here because you don't know the environment that he was in when he filmed it. You don't know what the director was telling him when they did it. You don't know, you know, if it was just a bad sync with the visuals and what's going on. But there is a miss here. There's a miss in the performance based upon what I'm seeing, and it feels over the top as a result of that.
It's all right.
We found something. We won't tell nobody.
Let's go to Andrew Garfield on the rooftop here.
That was something. I'm sorry, but you know I thought he was gonna arrest me at one point.
No, I wouldn't have let him arrest you. What happened to your face?
I want to tell you something.
Oh. Okay.
I've been bitten.
So have I.
Okay, I like his performance already. Just in that it's grounded and it's in the moment. He's unsure of himself. He's trying to figure it out and find the words. He's not a super confident, character, but you can see all these thoughts and all these ideas come into their head. They've got really good chemistry, together as well. So far, everything is hitting here.
Okay. I gotta tell you this one thing. And it's about the vigilante and the car thief, all right?
Oh, okay.
No. Don't. Okay, no, forget that. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about me, okay?
What about you?
It's impossible. I wish I could just... I can't. It's hard to say.
Just say.
No, I don't.
Say it. What? What?
Shut up.
Gwen, your father wants you to come inside right away.
Okay. Okay?
Yeah. Gwen.
I'm coming.
So it's really good. It works. It plays. I believe the relationship and the chemistry between these two characters. I really like how Andrew Garfield plays Spider-Man here. I think you see a lot of those things that we talked about. Just the rejection, the inadequacies, maybe the loneliness, how that's affecting, this relationship and his ability to verbalize how it is that he feels, and you could see so badly he wants to get it out. And in actuality, he never did. He didn't get to verbalize what he wanted to say, but he did have enough in him as she was walking away to grab her with his web and pull her in and communicate non-verbally to her in that embrace and that kiss what he was kind of wrestling with. And I thought it was a really great moment, a great scene, and great acting, and it feels like what Spider-Man should feel like if you're setting it in a more grounded reality. So I really like that scene. I really like that performance.
Hey. Gwen. Hey. Breathe. Hey. You're okay. Stay with me, stay with me. Stay with me, stay with me. You stay with me. Gwen. Gwen! No, please, please.
What a powerful scene and performance here. This actually makes me want to watch this movie. I might actually be a fan of Spider-Man now. Thank you, Andrew Garfield. It was everything it needed to be. You look at that and cinematically too, and how it's shot and how he's present, you know, with her, and how still he is in those moments. You could really see how that could get out of control really quickly. He did it really well with a lot of control, and had a really connected performance in here. I definitely felt that. Definitely was able to be there with him and what he was creating there. Does she die? Oh man, I don't remember. She can't die, right? Okay, so far I'm liking where he's headed with that.
Somebody help! Help me, my kid is trapped!
Hey, buddy, it's okay. It's all right. Hey, look. Just a normal guy, right? Want to hold on to this? Hold my mask. All right. What's your name? Jack?
Yes.
Let's get you out of here. Okay. Stay very still.
All right.
Okay, I got you. Okay, now look. I'm gonna undo the belt. You're gonna hold on to that seat in front of you, okay? On 3? Okay, 1, 2, 3. See how easy that was? You did a great job. All right. Okay.
Jack, climb now!
I can't.
Yes, you can! Put it on! The mask. It's gonna make you strong. Jack, trust me. Put it on. There you go. That's it. That's it, buddy. That's it. Okay, now climb. Come on, Jack. Do me a favor, a little faster, okay, bud? You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great. That's it. Keep coming. Keep it coming. Keep coming. No!
Jack. Oh, God. Thank God. You okay? My son. My son. My son.
Well, that's a cute little scene there. What I like about this, again, you know, you have a superhero here that's, I don't know, he's still staying grounded, I guess, in the performance. You know, he's having a real conversation, you know, with this kid, and although he has to like struggle, he's not like, you know, I don't know, Tobey, that was insane. That was insane. It was just like screaming at like 1,000%, but did really, I don't know, not believable. Here you have him struggling. He's still got to do it, but he's, you know, maintaining his composure and staying connected to this thing in a way where that became believable, not like over the top and crazy. So it just sits in a much more believable space. All right, let's check out some Tom Holland.
You lied to me. And I trusted you.
I know. That's the most disappointing part.
I'll pause there. I saw Jake Gyllenhaal. It reminds me of Jake Gyllenhaal and Tobey Maguire in Brothers, which you did good in that, Tobey. But we're talking about Spider-Man today.
St. Peter.
Such a weakness. Stark was right. You do deserve that.
You can't trick me anymore. Idiot, turn off the drones!
Biometric scan complete. Welcome back, Peter. Shall I execute all cancellation protocols?
Do it! Execute them all!
Confirmed.
You know, it's good. I'm there with him. I think that's believable. You can see he has an emotional point of view in the work. Also, just, you know, cinematically, very still. He knows his frame. He's doing all the right stuff there. He has perhaps more of a boyish charm, which I think maybe is fun for this character. Since he is supposed to be like a high schooler, it doesn't, he does tend to play younger, you know, in that. I don't know if all of them were playing in that same age range or not, but this one seems to fit that the best.
Freeze! FBI! Get on the ground!
FBI! Wait, well, what do you mean, FBI?
The FBI is the Federal Bureau of
I know what the FBI means, but what are they doing here? Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Look out! Look out! Look out! Move! Move! Move!
Get to the top deck. We're getting out of here.
Activate taser whip!
You're messing with things you don't understand.
Oh, this will be interesting because this is when, you know, the boat cuts in half. And we're going to see in a second here if Tom Holland screams like a maniac.
Oh my god! What do I do? Karen, give me an X-ray to the boat and target all the strongest points! White grenade! White grenade! Throw whip! Go!
Now, it's hard to actually think about this in the moment, but, you know, all of this, Spider-Man doing all this stuff, you know, there's such a seamless integration of the actor that would be performing it and then just the computer generation. And all of that then being an ADR, a looping session, where the actor is actually in a sound stage and then watching the computer-generated character go through, and he's having to make all those sounds like, you know, and all that voiceover isn't even attached to this performance in the moment. So it's something that you don't really think about, but when you look at the making of it, it's kind of interesting because that's all the movie magic that comes into play here.
Great job, Peter. You're 98% successful.
98?
Yeah, Spider-Man!
No!
Do you know how badly I wish I could see his face right now? I'm willing to bet, though, that it didn't look like that.
What the hell?
Okay. Now, the real question is, what weighs more? A train or 2 pieces of a giant ship? And who screams harder? I think Tobey did. I bet the ship weighs more. It's a much more grounded performance. I feel like in the edit, we should side-by-side screams. Tobey Maguire versus Tom Holland. Who can scream the loudest? Tobey wins. So I'm going to find a little bit where we can actually see Tom Holland here and interacting with his love interest. Here we go.
MJ!
Hey, are you okay?
Okay, you okay?
Yeah.
Is everybody else okay?
Yeah, everyone's okay.
What happened?
There was just the drones and they were following us and then they just stopped. Was that you?
Yeah.
Did you get him?
Yeah.
Well, I brought that in case you needed some help.
Thanks.
Anyway, there's this sweaty guy in the tower with us. I think he like works for you or something. He gave me this.
No. Oh, MJ, I'm so sorry. I had this plan, this stupid plan, and I wrote it all down and I was gonna...
You know, they could have helped a brother out and put this guy on a little bit of an apple box, right? This is why they need actors that are kind of the same height. Otherwise, she's got some inches on Tom here. Aside from that, though, I think, again, he's kind of got... I mean, they got this high school thing down. And the awkwardness in the relationship and the discovery and the unknown, the unspoken between them. So far, I'm into it.
I wrote it all down and I was gonna buy you this and give it to you in Paris at the top. And you kissed me.
I don't really have much luck when it comes to getting close to people. So I lied. I wasn't just watching you because I thought you were Spider-Man.
That's great.
Black Dahlia, like the murder.
Yeah. Sorry, it's broken.
I actually like it better broken.
I really like you.
I really like you too. Okay, I should probably get back to the class.
I'll go and... Yeah, I don't know.
Just in case.
All right, so they're super cute together. It's a super cute scene. I think they do a really good job of being there. But again, I think he's got all the right elements for Spider-Man. I kind of like the younger version this. And then also just this universe that it's set in feels very playful and light and fun. Some of the others, you know, or maybe Andrew Garfield's version is a darker, you know, maybe reality, you know, that it's set in, which to each their own. But when I think of like a Marvel movie and being attached to Disney, I want something like this, I think. It's just fun, and it's funny, and it's lighter, and I don't know, the spectacle's still there. So I think that's a lot of fun. So I like his approach to this character. Acting-wise, I think Andrew Garfield, actually, just strictly on acting, I think he's got me on the performance. I think that Tom Holland has me on the charisma and hitting some of those elements of this, you know, this younger character that I think work really well. Tobey Maguire has me on loudest scream. So he wins on that one. But otherwise, it just felt very amiss to me. So Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland are kind of in a tie, but in their own realities. But I think they got it right. It's fun. It's engaged. Great acting, but also this fun, spontaneous thing over here with Tom. So they both did an awesome job. I would watch either of them again playing Spider-Man. Ultimately, if I had to pick just one, I'm going to go with Andrew Garfield. Only because I am drawn to the performance, and it makes me connect emotionally to the characters. And even though it's a comic book movie and it's in this Marvel universe, I actually really still engaged with it. And I think that that's hard to do. And if I'm going to go see a movie, that's the way that I want to connect. So for that reason, I would go with Andrew Garfield. All right, I want to know what you guys think, though. Tell me, who was the best Spider-Man? All of the Marvel fans and the Spider-Man fans and the comic book fans. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Comment down below. I would love to read those. If you guys haven't already, like and subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one.